As you begin to implement practices to improve accessibility and design content that uses universal design for learner principles, keeping a few important concepts in mind is important. One of these is the distinction between equality and equity. These two terms may seem similar on the surface, but essential differences make a big difference. In this video, we will discuss the difference between these two concepts and how they play an important role in designing online content, especially educational content, for accessibility and inclusion. Let's begin with equality. Equality is a state of fairness where everyone is treated in the same way and given the same resources without consideration of their differences. In online learning, equality means providing the same content to all students. On the surface, this seems like a good thing. All learners receive the same content and opportunity to learn. Yet, problems can emerge when offering identical materials to learners with varying abilities, backgrounds, and learning styles. Treating everyone the same may not address everyone's needs. Some may struggle with the material, while others find it easy to understand. This is where the concept of equity comes in. Equity is the state of genuine fairness in which individuals are provided with specific resources and support based on their individual needs to ensure they can access the same opportunities. True equity may require customized solutions and support. Let's consider online learning again. If you consider equity instead of just equality, you can cater to diverse students with varying abilities. Instead of giving them all the same standard materials, an equitable approach involves offering customized resources and support tailored to each student's ability and learning styles. Consider reading levels. If you give the same written content to a group of learners with varying reading levels, some would understand it fine, some would think it was too easy, and some would feel left out as it was too difficult for them. An equitable approach would be to offer the same lesson using different methods. This would ensure that students with lower reading levels can access materials in alternative formats like videos, audio, or graphics to enhance comprehension. At the same time, students with advanced skills can receive appropriately challenging content, fostering a learning environment that is fair and inclusive for everyone. In essence, equity goes beyond mere accommodations. It's about recognizing the diverse needs of online learners and providing the necessary resources and support to ensure equal access and opportunities. Let's examine another scenario. To address learners with a visual impairment, a university requires all online courses to provide alt text that describes what the images look like, ensuring an equal experience since screen readers can be used for those with visual impairments. This equal accommodation may seem reasonable initially, but it doesn't fully address the equitable need. To make the learning experience truly equitable, the university requires contextualization of images using image transcripts within the course content. For instance, alongside images, detailed descriptions provide the context and meaning of the visual elements, ensuring that all learners, regardless of their abilities, have an equitable and inclusive educational experience in the online course. According to the U.S. Department of Education, almost 20% of undergraduate students have a disability. This figure includes intellectual and physical disabilities. This means that nearly 1 in 5 students on a college campus may have a disability. Consider this a small sample of the greater population. If we focus solely on equal access to information, this 20% of learners will be underserved. But if instead we focus on equity for all learners, use universal design for learners when designing content, and conform to a CAG, everyone benefits. As online learning continues to evolve, it's evident that embracing equity, which recognizes and addresses diverse learner needs, is crucial for creating a fair and inclusive educational experience for everyone.